Stock have too high a price? Buy a slice. Trade fractional shares of your favorite U.S. stocks and ETFs in any dollar amount you choose with zero commissions online. Get started at fidelity.com/stocks by the slice. Fractional share quantities can be entered to 3 decimal places if the value of the order is at least 1 cent. Dollar-based trades can be entered to 2 decimal places. Sell orders are subject to an activity assessment fee from 1 cent to 3 cents per $1,000 of principal. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE, SIPC.
Every year, people come with a list of resolutions in an attempt to improve themselves. But without encouragement, many of those resolutions fail. But Rosetta Stone offers more than encouragement. They offer a financial incentive. For a limited time, get 50% off Rosetta Stone's lifetime membership. Just a one-time payment gives you full access to all of its 25 different languages. Sounds a lot easier than losing 10 pounds, right? Visit rosettastone.com now and save 50%.
Welcome.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're taking a sneak peek into the year ahead of 2024. I am absolutely thrilled to unveil what's cooking in the realms of streams, games, projects, collaborations, adventures, and a whole lot more for the upcoming year. Get ready for a preview of this incredible journey as I've mapped out for 2024. All right, starting off, what has got me most excited about stepping into 2024? Honestly, there are so many different things already off the rip. So I'll just kind of touch base on a couple of them, right? So this is going to be my first year fully multicasting where I can actually be partnered on Twitch, right? And actually make revenue. So that's just exciting to begin with. We're kind of back on track and feel a lot more comfortable in that aspect. Already super excited about planning Ninja New Year's 2024 with me, Jess, and Andre. We've already had one quick little conversation, and it was really, really exciting. We're going to be changing it up. It's going to be a little less scripted, a little less this event, that event, this event, that event, this event, that event for like an hour at a time. It's going to be just a lot more hype behind what we're doing, at least just from our first conversations. So I'm super excited about Ninja New Year's 2024 already, which is super awesome. Lions in the playoffs. Hello. Are we going to win our first game? I don't know. This will probably air after or maybe just before our playoff match. So all in all, just super exciting about the Lions and what they're going to do and what they're going to do this year, right? So like after the Super Bowl, after their break, right? 2024, this is still going to be the year where we have Dan Campbell for our 4th year. Our young players are going to be even that more evolved and that more ready for the next season. So I'm excited about that. See how far we can make it into the playoffs. I'm projecting we at least win our first game. Let's hope for that. And what else? This is going to be my first year with Andre as my full-time assistant. For those of you guys who don't know, obviously Andre he's Kiddo Andre. He's always in my streams. I'm really excited for the streams and just kind of how he's kind of taking on the role of Whips, which is Tim Tatman's head mod, who really just helps engage with the chat and just make the live streams that much more exciting and less downtime. It's really going to be something, man. I really think you all should, selfishly tune into the streams this year. I think they're going to be great. I think they're going to be more entertaining all in all, top to bottom. So, and then, let's talk like little resolutions for a little bit. I'm participating in Dry January, which is just no alcohol, no substances whatsoever, just besides, water. I'm trying to also cut back on sugar because I just eat so much of it. It's kind of a problem. I have a very big gluten intolerance, so I'm actually going to try to follow that this year, way more than I did last year, because I'm just trying to be healthier all in all. So these are some of my resolutions. And then also I just wanted to be a better husband to Jess. I think there's always room for me to improve in that role, right? That's something that should always be evolving and I should always be conscious of. There's one thing that I can really do better, which is be more thoughtful. I am arguably, so in the moment, I can have an idea and then I could do it, right? And then, oh, thank you so much for the flowers. Like I've spontaneously got Jess flowers like 20 times last year, but something that would she would appreciate a lot more is me being more thoughtful in like, I ordered her Christmas presents 2.5 weeks before, and some of them came late, right? Some of them came late. I ordered her birthday present like 10 days before her birthday, and that also almost didn't make it, right? So, I hate that about me. I know that about me. So starting off the year, I've already purchased her Valentine's Day gifts. I got her these two adorable, I can't really say, I guess, in case she listens, because sometimes she listens to these. So, but I got her two adorable somethings already. I'm obviously going to take care of her with flowers and chocolates and things like that on the day, of course. So that's not an issue. But that, I'm really excited about that. And then continuing to focus on just my physical health, right? I'm already hit the gym several times this year, and we're gonna stay on that. And final resolution, a very selfish one, consistently golf under 100. I've done it twice, and I've only been golfing for like 6 months, so I'm really pumped about that. A lot of my games have been feeling a lot more, shots have been feeling a lot more consistent and clean. So I think the last time I golfed, I only lost 2 balls, and I played 18 holes, and there are a lot of hazards. So that was actually a really, really, really cool moment for me. And I was using these Bridgestone prototype balls too, which was really exciting that like I only lost 2 of those. So that is what I have that's most exciting about 2024. And we have some really cool stuff as well with the sports show coming up this year. I have had an absolute blast bonding with my brothers a lot more, hanging out with them, getting to know Kurt Benkert more a lot as well, who's our 4th guest or our 4th host on our show, Ben Kurt and the Blevins Bros. So those are things that I'm really, really excited for. And I'm also cooking up a lot of cool stuff with some companies as well. I'm bringing a lot of companies into my little forte or into my little like realm. I don't even know how to explain it, but basically just into my agenda portfolio, if you will. So I'm excited to be working with some really cool companies and kind of getting into the business side of the world, a little bit more. Hey everyone, Ninja here, and let me tell you about something that'll amp up your NFL playoff experience like never before. It's game time with DraftKings Sportsbook. Yup, the official sports betting partner of the NFL playoffs. Here's the best part for you newbies out there. If you bet just $5 on any game and bam, 200 instantly in bonus bets are yours. To claim this epic offer, all you need to do is download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code NINJA. New customers can bet just $5 to get 200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code NINJA. With DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See dkng.com/football for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources.
Every year, people come with a list of resolutions in an attempt to improve themselves. But without encouragement, many of those resolutions fail. But Rosetta Stone offers more than encouragement. They offer a financial incentive. For a limited time, get 50% off Rosetta Stone's lifetime membership. Just a one-time payment gives you full access to all of its 25 different languages. Sounds a lot easier than losing 10 pounds, right? Visit rosettastone.com now and save 50%.
Any travel plans or destinations you're aiming to visit this year? I would love to visit Japan. It's on the bucket list. I'm going to do it. I don't know if that's going to be this year, but travel plans, destinations. I mean, the first 2 months of this year is going to be insane. So we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm supposed to be filming a commercial for a company that I'm working with and really excited about as well before the Super Bowl. So that's going to be travel to Vegas. I'm already traveling to I'm already traveling to Detroit with my family for the Lions playoff game. So boom, there's another one, another travel. Then after that, we're going to come. So it's going to be from Florida to Illinois, pick up my family to Detroit, watch the game, same night, back to Illinois, drop off my family, back to Florida. And then 2 or 3 days later, going to LA for a courtside basketball game that I can't say, and a poker tournament as well that I can't be specific about yet, or who it's with. So that's exciting. I mean, just so many things happening already in the first 2 months. And I feel like the majority of my travel is going to be in these first 2 months. So 2024 is starting off pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly. Is there something new or different you want to experiment with on your stream or content in 2024? I mean, I think I want to, this is going to sound stupid. I just want to be more consistent. I've already talked to Tim. This is me, but this podcast, this show, and me in general, if you guys don't know me, if this is your first time listening, I'm very open. I'm very honest. I'm very in the now. And I just say things how they are, right? I've had some conversations with Tim. The reason my streams have been so inconsistent at the second half of the year is because of football, right? We drink a lot on, like, me and the boys, we have beers, we go crazy, and we drink on Thursday night football. Sometimes we drink on Monday night football. It's not all the time, but it's pretty consistent. And then we don't feel well the next day, so we don't stream the next day. So that's obviously an issue. So I talked with Tim, and this is Tim the Tat Man, by the way, right? And he was actually pretty much on board as well with, like, kind of cutting back on the Monday night games, right? On, like, the Monday night, Thursday night games where we just won't, like, we're going to go out of our way to make sure that if we are going to be drinking next year when we're watching the games, which I might not even be, I might try to make this permanent. I really don't like how I feel when I drink. It's poison at the end of the day. Obviously, it can be a lot of fun in moderation. You know, you just can't let it get to a bad point, a tipping point, if you will. So all in all, no judgment either way, but, like, I'm excited to be streaming more consistently. Yeah, just streaming more consistent this year. That's really what I'm looking forward to the most with my streams in 2024. Obviously, if you can, get some guests on the show, or on the stream rather, that it's, like, supernatural. I'm always about that, like, collaborating with people. I never want to force a stream with somebody that I don't know, a celebrity or not. Like, I always want them to want to play with me because they are a fan, and they also enjoy Fortnite, right? One of my least favorite things to do is just to play with somebody on Fortnite, to collab with them, even though they hate it, or, like, they're not good at it. It's the more authentic, the better for me. So that's what I've always been about, and that's what I'm excited to try out and experiment more for 2024. And then obviously, again, like I mentioned this earlier, Andre is going to be definitely taking on the role of, like, head moderator ish, like Whips. If you guys who don't know, Whips is Tim's, like, top tech guy and mod guy, so he'll always be moderating the chat. He, like, puts up images and like, basically has control of what the stream sees. So when that happens, there's a lot of room and movement for funny times and just fun moments, and it fills a lot of the dead space, right? Like, streamers have to get up a lot and go, eat, go grab food, go to get some water, get food, etc. So there's a lot of downtime sometimes, when you're in between queues, and that is what I'm really most excited about to experiment with, finding that perfect balance with Andre in creating just a really fun environment for the stream. So yeah. Any spicy collaborations or projects lined up that I can tease or hint at? Spicy collaborations or projects lined up. I mean, look forward to some more poker content, which I love, and keep an eye out for something sweet in your future. And no, it's not a cookie. Are there any hobbies or activities you're keen to explore or continue on this year? I'm super pumped to continue to explore my golf game with the boys, Tim and Cloaksy, down here in Florida. I've been getting a lot better, a lot more consistent. My irons lately actually I've been hitting them really well, which is really exciting. And I've been getting a lot more consistent drives, and not losing as much balls, which is exactly, if you're losing balls, that means you can't control your shot, and you're not very consistent. You're not controlling where the ball goes very well. So the fact that I'm losing less balls is exciting, which means that I'm starting to get a little bit more control on my shot. So I'm excited to continue that hobby. I'm excited to dive into the realm of sports a lot more. Again, I bring this up all the time. I have a sports show as well with my brothers. It's live, so it's not a podcast. And we just kind of, right now we're all things football, a little bit of college, but mostly NFL. That is going to evolve. Like I've been sports betting a lot. I put a limit on myself. I gamble within my means. I suggest you all do the same. If you are already into sports betting or you're going to get into sports betting, always gamble responsible, gamble within your means. And at the end of the day, it is gambling. So there's always a chance there's very much big chance that you can lose. So, but I've been getting super into it with my brothers and my friends. And I've been watching so much NBA, NHL. Like I have been diving into sports. I've been watching I've watched more college basketball and college football than I have my entire life this year alone, including the NBA. It's crazy how much NBA I've watched. So I'm excited to continue and to explore that with my family and with Kurt, who's our fourth host. So that's exciting. And that is what that's what I'm super pumped about hobbies and activities wise. Definitely.
We're going AFK with Ninja. What's he gonna say?
Every year, people come with a list of resolutions in an attempt to improve themselves. But without encouragement, many of those resolutions fail. But Rosetta Stone offers more than encouragement. They offer a financial incentive. For a limited time, get 50% off Rosetta Stone's lifetime membership. Just a one-time payment gives you full access to all of its 25 different languages. Sounds a lot easier than losing 10 pounds, right? Visit rosettastone.com now and save 50%.
Is there something you've always wanted to try, gaming related or otherwise, that 2024 might be the year for? This is an interesting one. I think I've always been excited to try. It's not even try. I've always been excited. I've always been excited to travel. I've been excited to travel to Japan. I'm ready for it. I'm waiting for it. Get me in there. I couldn't be more ready. Is this year going to be the year? I don't know. It could be. It might not be. Who knows? Who knows? But that's literally what I'm excited to do. And then I want to try all the food. I mean, I'm going to eat everything. I'm going to fast for like a month straight before I go there too. So that I'll lose like 20 pounds and then just gain it all back in the wonderful land that is Japan. I'm super excited about that. So yeah, that's the time. That's the time. Oh, and and gaming related. I know that it's coming out. It's probably coming out in 2025, but I am pumped to try out like GTA 6 and like role play and do like RP, like an RP server. It's something I've never done before. I have a billion voices. So, excited to see what that's going to be like. Can I share my aspirations or goals for the streaming world in 2024? Ooh, this is a good one. So I've talked about this before, I think on other people's shows, and I've talked about it a little bit on my stream. I feel like I've done all I can do in the streaming world. Like from, I feel like we were a huge part in the multicasting trend, being like setting the trend on signing, not even setting the trend, right? Just like allowing streamers to sign these massive these multi-million-dollar exclusivity deals, right? We were the first person to leave Twitch, go to Mixer and really start that train. So like doing that, right? I feel like that brought a lot of freedom of choice to streamers. Follow that up with, again, the multicasting. Like I don't know how much I have left in me to make groundbreaking streaming. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat? Listeners out there, I don't know. I don't know what's left. So what are my aspirations and goals for the streaming world? I think, just continue to just be true to myself as a streamer and as a person, and not do something that I'm not comfortable with. Don't go with the trends. Don't dive into the drama. My stream has always been about gaming first, drama free, always, at least lately. Is what I want to do. I think back in the past, I was a little bit of a psycho, but who wasn't? You're young and you live and you learn. I feel like for the last couple of years, I've been dragged into drama and I've never tried to start it. Minus that one time on Tim and Tatman stream where I got a little drunk. I was bad. But all in all, my stream has always been about just being true to myself, gameplay first, and focusing on just a cool, awesome, fun environment. So continuing to do that. That's literally it. It's my goals and aspirations for 2024. Streaming rise for the streaming world, and maybe get into VR a little bit. You know what I mean? I feel like VR is kind of catching up on what it could be. You know, it's kind of getting exciting. I'm excited for VR to keep evolving. Maybe I'll toss that into the ring. Toss my hat into the VR ring. Who knows? All right. What are my thoughts on potential changes or advancements in the gaming industry this year? You know, I feel like this year really is with this topic specifically. I would just like to focus on Fortnite and Fortnite creative. I have some maps that are coming out this year. Finally, my very first custom Ninja maps. So that's exciting. Going to try to do that and get into that more. But like, what does Fortnite creative offer as the limitations continue to expand and be removed, right? Because right now, Fortnite Creative, they, you know, a long time ago, they showed what they were trying to do, what the capabilities were. They laid out the roadmap, and basically they just become more and more and more. Like there's more and more and more and more things that capabilities expand as the years go on. Memory increases, right? So maps can get bigger, worlds can get bigger. I'm really excited about what that has to offer for the gaming industry in this year. I think that's what it's going to be about. Not to mention Fortnite Lego. Let's see where that goes. I mean, it's already kind of teetered off. I think that they really need to add either PvP or like really dive into what they want it to be, right? I love that you can kind of build whatever you want. I think that's cool, but I loved the fighting aspect of it. And I think if they delve a little bit more into like dungeon crawler-esque, like I really think they can go really far. And there's a lot of replay value. Maybe add more quests and activities and stuff like that. That'd be pretty dope. Any particular game releases or events you're eagerly anticipating for 2024? Final Fantasy VII, the next chapter for the remake. Hell yeah. Sign me up. I couldn't be more excited about that game. I've already replayed it 2 times, maybe 3 times, I think, including the Yuffie expansion. So that's been lit. I'm excited for that this year. GTA 6, I think, is coming out in 2025, but that's still what I mean. I feel like we're going to get more of a look at what that looks like this year. So I'm excited about that. And off the top of my head, really, those are, I don't follow, games too much. I hope that there's some MMOs that come out that are really exciting. If you guys don't know, I'm playing it right now. I'm always playing it usually when I'm recording these because it's very like autopilot. You could tell I'm focused. I don't lose my train of thought because that's how long I've been playing this specific MMO. But I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy XI. I play on this private server, horizonxi.com. Is the website. It's free to download, free to play. It has to be, otherwise, they could get shut down. But this is one of my favorite MMOs of all time, and I'm just so excited for an MMO to feel like this again. I feel like lately all MMOs are just so boring. They're not community driven. It's all individual. It's all solo. I'm hoping that there's something like that comes out that really just changes the game for the MMO world. I feel like everyone plays video games, right? Like everyone puts in time and effort. Just come up with a hardcore MMO. Make it so impossible. That's what I want. And last but not least, if you could sum up your vision board for 2024 in 3 words, what would they be? Sum up your vision board. Work, rest. I like work and rest. What's the third? And love. Let's keep it simple. Just that third one to expand on a little bit more. I think it's important to try to just love more. Not just like, my friends and family, which obviously I could love my friends and family more. I really have been trying to be a better person, like forgiving people that I don't particularly enjoy. But all in all, I do feel like it's been I don't know. I feel like last year was like a really big healing year for me. I had a couple of people reach out that I had disconnects with in the industry that are, we're in a much better spot now, which is great. I hate not being okay with people, especially when I feel like I've never done anything wrong, or I've been misunderstood, or, it's just something like that. So I think those are the 3 words. That's it. 2024 wrapped up. Just trying to keep it clean. You know what I mean? Love everybody. You only get one chance at life. Live it to the fullest. Have a blast. Let's go. I'm pumped. I'm so excited. Everyone. All right, I'm so excited. It's the first week of the new year. I'm pumped. I feel great. I'm actually a little bit under the weather. I don't know if you could tell I'm kind of a little nasally, but I couldn't be any more excited for this year. It's just life. Like, I have a beautiful wife, amazing family, amazing friends. I live in Florida, beautiful, beautiful place, right? Like, you know, we're multicasting, right? We're actually making revenue this year, not just from sponsors. So could not be any more pumped for this year. So I love you all. Thank you so much for listening. This is a wrap for today's episode, folks. Thank you all for joining us as we gear up for an epic 2024. And don't forget to hit that follow button, whether it's on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you're tuning in from. Your support means the world. Until next time, here is to an amazing 2024. Cheers.